And look at, we have a beautiful bonding moment with the bird. Like, the bird is part of us. Beautiful, I would think. Oh, but the bales. It don't like the bales. Welcome back to part 3 of GRIS. Hell yeah, we will be continuing with this red color. We just unlocked this ability to double jump with the butterflies. You know how it goes. If you've been keeping up with so far. Now let me just say, I know this upload was not on Wednesday. And it upsets me because I've been trying to be real consistent with the 1 week. And y'all, okay, well, I'm gonna go on a tangent after this little like cutscene. As you can see, these little butterflies. I like how the ones that are just resting look like triangles. But they come around and they make a weird, like, not weird, but awesome bird. It's like, we don't F with you. And so you take off, you're trying to run away from it, but the thing's like, yeah, no, I can fly too, though. I can fly. And I can split off into little butterflies too. And it's funny because its screech is basically like the wind, and so if we remembered anything, it's that you could just turn into a block and, you know, not worry about it. Oh. It's better not to risk it right there. I love how also when it blows you see its body, it just like, it dismantles its own body, it seems like. As we come over here, we can hear it just flying around. I guess you would consider this a boss battle. Except, I don't think you can die, so you can relax a little bit. Although, with the music, it feels very urgent that we do not F around here. While we use these butterflies. Booyaka. Oh yeah. Oh, oops. That is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to jump into it and glide over here. There we go. I got a little distracted by the art. It's so stunning. You know, just hypnotized, if you will. Got some hidden butterflies. Hidden butterflies. And here's our first little puzzle. So we're gonna use his screech to glide over to the middle. And then hopefully he'll scream again for us. Yes. And there we go. And you just break this cam. And we fly like a little butterfly. Yeah, that bird is super cool. And the music calms down and it's like, okay, you got away for now. As eventually the red blends in with the white. And look at, we have a beautiful bonding moment with the bird. Like, the bird is part of us. Beautiful, I would think. Oh, but the bales. It don't like the bales. How have you guys been though? Has your guys' week been okay? Y'all not ready for this tangent that I'm about to go up on y'all once we pass this segment. My life was on that bobo. That major bobo. Look at the bird. This time he's super mad. He got red eyes. The background is red. Relax. As he blows us away with that high pressure screen, we're allowed to break these butterflies and go down here. He's gonna screech and screech all he can, but little does he know we did. Oh! He almost got me with that one. Oh, see, but he screamed so hard he obliterated himself. And just broke into little butterflies. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. The way he dies is actually pretty crazy. And it didn't look right there. It was glitched out a little bit. And we use our stars to complete this path. As we ascend. And what happens usually towards the end of our levels? Do you remember? I mean, I don't remember. I've never played this game. What are you talking about? Yes, that's right. We get to the hand. And as we get in, we're like, we recall some unfortunate events. And with our emotion, unlock a new color, which is blue. And with the watercolor, we're able to see these like indigo, violets, baby blues, sky blues, all the different blues. Especially with the greens and the red. So good. And of course, naturally, it would unlock the color of, or not the color, but it would unlock rain. What else is rain gonna be, you know? Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, you're supposed to go onto the head. Okay. So as we slide back through their amazing statuesque hair, we're gonna apply it back onto off. And it's cool because we're gonna see now these trees that were just invisible the whole time. And okay, so this is where I will spill my tangent that y'all not ready for. So what happened was, okay. So Monday night, normally I record my gameplays Monday night. And I was actually gonna be real extra with y'all, and I was gonna release a video Wednesday and Friday. And so I record it, right? And freaking I record it and I look back at the gameplay, and actually I recorded a 3-1. I recorded some with my cousins. They're cute, and they they like TikTok, and it's just funny picking their brains when it comes to games. Here we're gonna break through the floor. So I actually recorded 3 videos on Monday, and then I went back to look at it and I realized the frames were dropped like no other. They were really dropped. And I was like, what? I don't understand. And I basically had to do this computer update that ended up taking 5 hours to update, just because when it first updated, my computer decided to sleep while I went to sleep. And it just screwed the whole process. And so it took 5 hours. There was that, right? Not only that, but this game, when you go, like, there's checkpoints, and when you pass those checkpoints, you can't go back until you beat the game and unlock Tractor Select. But here's the thing, I don't want to beat the game because, I mean, from where I was, it was just better to go back. So I had to replay about, like, 2 hours of this game that I've already done so far? So that I could come back here and do this part again. And then I love, also, do you guys see how that we're like interacting with the water? It like slows us down and we could jump. Talking about the game a little bit. So I replayed that. And then in my personal life, my car battery dies. And so my stress level is just through the roof. It was just through the roof. And as we get right here, and it cuts the bottom tops off, we send our stars to the heavens. And we can see we need about, what, like 10 left? I'd say 4 down there and 4 down there. So 8, actually. We got an S. A super gangsta S. And I don't know if you guys can recall from the desert level that we were in. When we first started and went right, there was a part that we couldn't pass because it was like a double jump. But now it's going to be filled with water, this little basin. So we're going to go down here, left, and see this little, it's filled up with water. So now we go over here. And this is how you know that you're in the right area. We need to collect 5. But as I was saying, like, needed a new battery. $300 later with that, my car is running again. I hate car problems. It really made me consider like selling my car. There was that, and then come back, and now after the update, I noticed that OBS was still lagging, and I was like, no, like what is happening? Reading about, let's see if my computer's still CPU, blah blah blah, and also taking a moment to talk about the game again. Don't you love those creatures that are flying right now? Like those eels? And do you see how like the blue in the cave with the water is just so gorgeous? And we sink further when we're a cube going into the water. And the reds are like mushrooms and the atmosphere here. See, we could freak out those little butterflies by splashing into a cube. Honestly, I feel like each level just gets better and better each time we enter a new one. It's better than the previous one, you know? The water was upside down there. Here's like a weight. That when we drop that thunder, we drop it down. And short term with my computer, basically I made a new scene, and for some reason that scene was dropping my frame rate. All the scene was to record my computer screen, because there's a computer game that I want to record for y'all. And we're gonna jump off from here to gain that height and the momentum to go through here. And now it's like we've entered the upside down world. But anyways, I was gonna record a computer game, and I was like, maybe it's this, because this is like the most recent thing I've made in OBS. Deleted it, and all of a sudden my frames come back. Which is such a weird thing to slow down the frame rate, but it's fixed, and so I'm sorry for that. Like, I know that like being consistent is always the #1 thing here on YouTube, but sometimes life gives you lemons, and it doesn't just give it to you, it like squirts it in your eye, and you and you just have to cry and suffer through it. It's unfortunate, but life was really not playing with me this week. So anyways, I'm gonna have this video up by Friday, and maybe the video up by the second video up on Sunday. Yes, that's the plan, hopefully. Because I was thinking, also, do you love these mushrooms though? Look at when we like hop on them, you see a little like flicker underneath. Isn't that the coolest? See, I love this. And we're gonna go over here. And the sound too, the chimes. Mushrooms that have chime sound. So yeah, I'm gonna upload this one on Friday instead, and then my second one's Sunday. And because my whole spiel that I was saying was that I feel like doing a video once a week for this is making this game, which would normally take only like 5 hours, take like a whole month to get through. And we barely just passed the halfway mark. And so I feel like 2 videos a week for games like this is ideal. And I feel like I can manage that. So we slammed into it, and these little like insects, I think they are, or are they just flowers? Yeah, they're just flowers. Mushrooms built and designed to, you know, spread their seed by flying, as evolution does sometimes. here, this one's fun. We're gonna use this to go over here, and we're gonna drop it down and to the right a little bit. And I don't know why, but this reminds me of like a toilet bowl. Doesn't that look like the pipe that would go in your toilet bowl? Because that's how it uses water, if you didn't know. See, look, they shoot up. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? I love that. And here we've reached the power station. And so, and trying to make this video short too, I'm like timing myself now. So this thing is gonna take a screenshot and you could jump on yourself and, you know, use yourself to. Okay, so this one, there's no way around it, but you just kind of have to layer yourself on top of each other. Like this, like so. Imagine if every time it's just like cheese. And after the third one, you should be good to go. There we go. So there's the first one. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've been timing myself now too, because I feel like dropping 30-minute videos. Like I said, the last one I was very proud of myself. 15 minutes. So we'll see how this one goes, but. And I'm also, if I remember to, I'm going to try to do something at the end of this video too. Oh. Life just throws it to you. You gotta figure out what the people like sometimes, and so. Anyways. So yeah, that was literally my... Here, and what you want to do here is just go right here. Let it take a picture and freeze you. And what you're gonna do, oh my god, if I can go up there quickly. Okay. Is because you want them balanced so that you could grab it. Because otherwise, if you look at it, if we go completely, it always traps it off. Either way. Right? So that's why you want to be in the middle right there. Oh. Oh my god. I can't move past myself. Okay. But yeah, how has life been for y'all this week of July? I hope it's been better than mine for sure. And now that we have our two constellation pieces, we unlock what? What do you think? Another shape? No. No. We become a fish. We become one with the ocean. Yes. And it's so cool because it's not like an underwater level like Mario where you have to worry about breathing, which always stresses me out. And with the reds down here, so good. So good. So relaxing and scenic and what's that? Is that a sunfish? Sunfishes be funny because they just take up a lot of space and they don't give you a lot of nutrients if you eat them. They're just all fat. So, what was I gonna say though? Oh, as we chase that down, although I have a very big irrational fear of water, I just always fear that something's gonna come and try to eat us, you know? Like something real huge is gonna eat me in one bite and swallow me whole. That is a fear I have. Alright, so now that we're here, we see that we now need 4 more constellations for a total of 6 to unlock this next part. But I think this is where I'm gonna end part 3. Or, yeah, part 3 of GRIS. And so I hope you guys are having a nice morning, evening, night. And until next time, Xeon out. And what is that? Oh hell no! See, this is my irrational fear. See, they play into it.